This one's definitely just for me, a little journal entry about nothing turning out the way I wanted it to. No, no. Well, it started last night. The first part last night was when I just couldn't get with Noelle, no way, shape, or form. I wanted to just catch her to get her email address. But it all got so complicated, it was really hard to do. And then Victoria's music broke me up and made me cry a lot and said to me, this moment of being with her gorgeous music, it's more important than how physically attractive she is. What she's able to do with this piano is spectacular and heartbreaking, and made me cry a lot. And then I did a good thing by going into my music while I was waiting for Noelle and doing a lot of dancing to distract myself from my addiction to scoring, let's just say it, with her. So then back in the apartment, back in 404, when she was wrapping Roy's wound, yeah, I guess I felt a little jealousy that he was getting the attention and they know how to talk country with each other. And they had so much in common to talk about with their house payments and stuff like that. But it was a confrontation because she did display a part of herself that was different there. A smaller, less airbrushed, okay, let's say airbrushed, less beautiful, less magical part of her. Small, uh, judgmental, jealous, critical, like a lot. I was a little scandalized. Like, no, Noelle, don't make me look at all this. So what that means, because there had been like some real magic connection between us, with me being playful and making her laugh and stuff. But I might have overblown all that. It might have been more magical to me. Maybe it was just entertaining to her. And then today, Lydia was awfully hard to read. And it turned out being her and Joel, I think, who I didn't like. But he seemed nicer, and I didn't want to fight him when they were going to do 2-on-1. But it meant they were talking to each other and not paying attention to me. And they, again, were talking about kind of small, survival-oriented political stuff, a little gossipy about the place. And I absolutely could not get a read with Lydia about what she had watched the video. But was she in? Was she in for getting? Last time I saw her, I thought she definitely was in for getting together after this place, and it was sounding like not. Now, was that because it was in front of Joel, or was it because there's just not the magic I thought was there? I played the fool and teased and danced, and she liked that, but it was not necessarily my best stuff. It was a little working too hard. And then there's the whole business with Monica, the dietitian here. Uh, it knocked me right off my game. It's so hard to stay on center. I had to do a Monty thing and just walk away from her, and that seemed to work. And then I had this lovely thing back here in the courtyard with Jordan, lovely Jordan, and Gerald, her client, and that was beautiful. That was beautiful. I was noticing the part of me that still wanted to seduce her and wanted to use that video to do that. But the video, we'll check it. I think it may be nice. It might be something to send to her, and that she could, I'd put it in her hands to suggest how she'd like me to use it. Yeah, I like that. So here I am off center, wondering where blonde what's her name is struggling. Very human, very human. And in the middle of all the two things popped out. Evernote, I got Evernote back, and I like that. And I like the idea of using that as a resource for my website. I do. I don't know how much progress I'll make today on even what do we call it, even that that website, Vistaprint. To go to Vistaprint and start ordering my business cards, which I can't put the order through today, uh, and to use Evernote as for all the notes for the website might be nice. And I made a lot of headway in terms of my model, and I think I do want to try, and maybe just an audio. Maybe this probably should have been an audio. I'm sorry, John. I fucked this up. This should have been an audio. This is just blather, blather, blather. But I will make another blather about my model for the whatever the hell life I'm calling it. Okay, I'm done. I'm done.